Here we are again in the latest installment of Stuff That Just Happens to Me. A former customer called me up out of the blue and says he's got Joe Forte's old lifeboat from when he was a lifeguard. City's first lifeguard, died in 1922. And he says he's got it, it came from some other family, doesn't want to go to the dump. Do I want it? And of course, you never, ever turn something like that down because, you know, it wasn't at the top of the list of things to have. But if you turn things down, people will get in the habit of going, yeah, he's not going to want this. And that's when you lose a real jewel, right? So it's interesting. It's clearly a locally made dinghy. And everything about it screams city lifeboat. It's different in that it's carvel planked rather than lapstrake, which I've only ever seen lapstrake boats. Everything's Douglas fir on it. The ribs might be something else, but Doug fir transom. Someone's laid a coat of glass across it. Unfortunately, this counts as a dead boat. Because if you can see, I mean, these are probably white oak ribs. I think somebody's been using it as a lawn ornament. It's been sitting full of water in somebody's yard for a while. But massive knees, which I would associate with a lifeboat. I don't think this may or may not be original. I mean, plywood's been around since the ancient Egyptians, but I don't think somebody did this. I mean, Joe Fortes died in 1922. So if I'm going to contact the various societies to see if they can find a picture of him actually in a lifeboat or a boat and doesn't look like this, because Mr. Fortes was a big man. And I mean, this thing, if this thing wasn't rotten, I mean, you could put 4, 5, or even 600 pounds in this thing and it wouldn't sink that much in the water. It's not particularly seaworthy, but it had one job only: row out to where someone's in trouble, get him to hang on the back, maybe pull him over the back and row back again. So it's an interesting little boat. It's beautifully made. It was a very expensively made boat. I'm just not sure that the provenance is actually legit. But, you know, absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence. But we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I'm going to store it out of sight where the sun won't dry it out too quickly and split it apart. And then we'll see what we do after that. Thank you.